it's Reena Malra here, also known as the Queen of Property Investment. I'm really excited because I have got an awesome journey to share with you. So let's just say hello to Linda first. Linda, say hello.
Hi.
So Linda is one of my mentees that I'm working with very closely, and today we are celebrating her first deal. Okay, exciting, Linda?
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Well, I am excited. So we are actually in the place where this is the deal. This is the real deal. So we're going to be talking to you about the journey that Linda has been on, so that you get to understand how the deals are happening and what the backgrounds are like, and maybe be inspired and learn something from it, so that you can go out and do the same thing. Okay, so just listen carefully and pick up any tips that you can. Okay, so Linda, hello. Hello, lovely to see you. It's a gorgeous day,
Yeah,
and a gorgeous place, absolutely wonderful. So I just thought what we do is just introduce yourself to everybody, so that they get to know a little bit about your background, who you are, okay, what your background has been, how did you find me, why did you decide to go into property, that kind of stuff.
Okay, I decided that I was going to have a look at property as a different income stream. I'm actually a teacher, a secondary school teacher, English teacher, so I'm really busy all the time, and I felt that there was something else missing. I obviously don't earn loads of money because I'm a teacher, and there are other elements that I'm looking for sort of into the future for, that probably don't sit as comfortably with me that do with other people in different career sort of settings, I suppose. So I didn't feel that secure. So I think that there are things that I was looking for to get different income streams coming in, so that I felt a little bit more secure as I've got older with my family and going forward.
Absolutely. Right, okay. So where did you find me?
I found you on Facebook. So I was looking for something, and I saw your details on there, and I think I did a free webinar to start with, and checking you out.
Nice.
Just sort of a lot of the things that you said made sense, and from there I decided to come to a venue and an event, and didn't look back.
Yeah, I was just going to say, the rest is history, right? It's absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
So that's the journey, that's the background, and you are, as you mentioned, you are in full-time employment, you are a teacher, and we all know how demanding teachers' role can be. Yeah. And I remember you were saying earlier that you've got some assessments to mark during the Easter period, etc. Yeah. So there isn't really, even when you're on holidays, is that right? Yeah. Even when you're on holidays, you're actually working.
Yeah.
So that's obviously one of the things, and you obviously do this full time. So just to be very clear, that Linda has actually done her deal in spite of the demanding job that you have. Yeah. So it's just one of those things, because we all at some stage have been in employment. Well, at least I have been, and Linda has been, and other people that I know. So the people that I'm actually training and working, majority of them are actually in full-time employment, working long hours. But you know what? When you have a passion, isn't that right, Linda?
Yeah.
And you're looking for something alternative,
yes.
Whether you give up your job or not, whether you sack your boss or not, but you're looking to supplement, would that be in your case?
Yeah.
Perhaps to supplement your income, you can do this as well. Okay, so let's just talk about how have you gone about supplementing your income, or this is just the beginning, because this is your first deal. Okay, so talk us through, please. How did you find this deal?
Okay, so I was looking for rent to rent, actually, so looking for something that I could rent, that I could then rent on, and I was looking in this area, approached a local lettings agent, talked them through the type of thing I was looking for, and they arranged a viewing, and that's really how it started. And I came and looked at this, which wasn't the first property that I was originally looking for, and they said, oh, really sorry, because rent in this area goes quite quickly. So the other property went, and they said, oh, we've got something around the corner, why don't you come and have a look at it? And actually this was far nicer than the original property that I was looking at, and I just thought, this will really work. And actually I think this will really work as serviced accommodation. So it wasn't what I intentionally planned for it, but it just it fitted.
Yeah. So you just never know. Sometimes you go for shopping for something, you know, and you have your all of a sudden you have an eye on something and just think, oh, that's even better, isn't it? So just to be clear, so this is rent to service accommodation. Okay. In other words, Linda has rented this place from a landlord and got permission to actually, you know, get guests, you know, living here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So fantastic. So obviously you got that training through what you've learned,
Yeah.
you know, over time, how to comfortably speak to the agents,
Yes.
what to say, what not to say, because it's equally as important,
Absolutely.
you know. So you know that you can now you're very comfortable with the agents, you know.
Absolutely.
It's right. Okay. So let's just give them a little idea about these, you know, this place. What is the, how many rooms exactly?
Yeah, the makeup of this is fairly quirky actually. The downstairs, I call it an upside down house. The downstairs is a mews property, so it's kind of a terrace property with little kind of like cobbles all the way through the end, and it's a development of 16 mews houses. It's quite sweet and cute from the outside. It's quite appealing, I think, if someone was actually looking at it online. The downstairs is, you come straight through the front door and into a really quite big galley style kitchen, which is really superb. You know, all the units are really lovely. You then have your bedroom and your shower bathroom downstairs, and then you come up some stairs and then you've got this lounge dining room that we're actually in at the moment. So it's small, quirky, cosy. I think it's really gorgeous actually. It's really kind of just a sweet
You've
little property.
fallen for it,
Yeah, I
haven't
do
you?
really like it. I'd like to live here, but
Yeah.
it's small, but it's, yeah.
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 I mean, that was exactly my reaction when I came in. I thought, wow, it's really nice. It's really cozy, it's small. And, you know, for a couple
Yeah,
or a single person, it's perfect,
yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
You know, and I know what you mean about being upside down, because the living area, the dining room is upstairs, and downstairs is the bedroom, toilet, bathroom, and the kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, it works. It
Yeah,
works.
yeah.
Whichever way, I think it's a pretty cool, sweet design, and it's called Muse.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Love it. Okay, so we've got this property now. So just talk about the numbers then.
Yeah, the numbers, look, basically the rental was £845, and I worked out and did my due diligence and had a little look at what I could charge out per night, and there are local hotels here and guest houses, etc., because we're really near Farnborough Airport, and I worked out that it would probably be between £85 and £95 a night for this property, on the basis, of course, that this is, you know, it's more than a hotel bedroom. It's like almost like a hotel bedroom suite, and you know, you can cook here, you can do all of the sorts of things that you can't do in a hotel. So there are advantages, and I think it's quite nice for someone to actually, you know, have their own key, come into their own property, and it feels a little bit more like their home.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. It is wonderful. So after paying the rent and the bills, how much do you expect to get in your pocket?
Yeah, it depends what people book, whether they book on Airbnb or booking.com or what particular avenue they come through. But basically it's anywhere between, I said, £600 and £1,000 per month profit.
From just one bedroom that you have rented out.
Yeah.
I think that is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a great start to supplement your income. Would you say so?
Yeah, oh gosh.
Yeah. You know, absolutely brilliant. And I'm sure you would agree with that as well, that if you were able to pick up a deal which is going to give you anything between £600 to £1,000, and the reason that is obviously service accommodation, it's seasonal.
Yes.
Okay, number one is seasonal, and number two is, of course, you don't know whether you're going to get a couple in there, whether you're going to get a couple with kids in there, or they're going to be on their own, and there is some movement with the price.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, but I think the location is brilliant. The inside, the accommodation is brilliant. The condition, the standard, I'm just looking around, is immaculate.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do anything.
No.
You don't have to touch anything.
No.
You know,
And I was lucky. That was one of the things when I came in. I just thought, well, you know, it's pretty new.
Yeah.
It's only 18 months old, and you know that works really nicely. So.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. You know, so from that point of view, I think you've landed really well. Really well.
Yeah.
And like I always say, being your first deal, this is going to be the steepest learning curve you're going to have.
Yes.
You know, and the strategy that you've chosen, which is service accommodation, is also going to be something that you will really have to pick things up as you go.
Yeah.
You know, because there are so many variables
Yes.
in service accommodation. You know, but you've done the due diligence, we know the numbers work,
Yes,
you know, and we've
yeah.
been doing that, and it's not as if you just looked at the first property and you picked it up,
No.
you know. So it should be, I think it's going to be awesome.
Yes.
Okay. So, first deal, what are you thinking next?
Well, I would like to pick up some more rent-to-rent properties, maybe an HMO, and student accommodation. I think, because I'm a teacher anyway, so that side of things doesn't faze me too much. I'm quite okay with that, and I have seen various different accommodations that where my next
You got the
focus
eye
is
on
going
them.
to be.
Yeah. Because this is now settled.
Yes.
Okay. You have a long-term guest here.
Yes.
Okay, for a month. That's what
Yes,
you said.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you already had an inquiry, another one for
Yeah.
how long?
Well, they said that they might. They're in Farnborough Airport and they're looking at maybe 6 months to a year, which wasn't what I was expecting at all, because I was looking at serviced accommodation. That would probably
Short
more
term,
likely to be
yeah.
so short term lets. So yeah, I'm open.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that.
That works for
You're
me.
open. Yeah, exactly. So why not? Because not only that, it gives you the opportunity to now go out for your second,
Yes.
third,
Yeah.
fourth deals. You know, because
Absolutely.
you know this income is coming
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about this
Yeah.
baby. You know, it is settled, and that's what I love about this
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
Absolutely cool. Really, really good. So, and just so that everybody know, did you have any experience previously in property?
No.
No
Absolutely
experience
none.
whatsoever.
I don't even own my own house, so I'm renting myself at the moment. So I think that was a real eye opener for me. Everything that I've gained so far is huge, because I didn't have any experience at all.
Not at all, isn't it? So again, let's be clear. So you don't own this property.
No.
You're renting it. So you don't have a mortgage in your name.
No.
Okay. So you didn't put the big fat deposit or stamp duty and everything else which goes
Yeah.
with it. But you're still making a lot of money. Would you agree with me, guys? You know, and I know you are pretty happy with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know, it's an excellent cash flow. And maybe one day you would decide to get
Yeah.
onto the property.
Yes,
ladder,
and I
I'm
think
pretty sure.
Yeah, and I think I probably would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, so you can save up for your deposit in the meantime and the stamp duty, etc. So that
Yeah.
you can go, and that's when I'll talk to you about the tenant buyer strategy that I love so much, and we can, you know, have that conversation there as well. Yeah. So, what would you say to everyone about the training?
I just think it's amazing, and I just think that it's so supportive. Reena gives you everything you need when you need it, and that's how I felt. And also, you know, you've got the support of lots of other people that are doing some similar sort of things, and that's also been invaluable.
That is a good point, isn't it? Because you need to be in a place where we are all thinking the same.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're pulling each other in a different direction. I'm pretty sure in our personal life we have that,
Yeah.
right? Where people are saying, you can't do this,
Mhm.
how can you make money from other people's property,
Mhm.
etc., etc. I'm
Mhm.
pretty sure you've come
Yeah,
across
I think
that.
if you go outside of this, so many people are sort of sceptical about this and sceptical about that, and I think that, you know, that can pull you down. But I think, you know, coming on the mentoring days and talking to like-minded people who are doing similar, you know, ideas and using similar strategies that you've taught us is just really encouraging, you know.
Yeah, yeah. So you need to be in the like-minded environment, isn't it? So
definitely.
that you're thinking the same. Because what I teach, Linda, I'm sure you would agree, is outside the box, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, I do, you know, even just looking at what I've done here, I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know that you could rent somewhere and then
Rent it out to somebody else.
Yeah, I didn't.
With permission.
Yeah, with permission.
Yeah.
Absolutely, from the owner. I didn't know that was possible. So
Yeah. And you know what? All the paperwork is in place.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about anything. You know, so it's absolutely awesome. And of course, you've done all the legwork, and I'm very proud of that. You know, because it is your determination, Linda. It's the consistency that you put into it. You know, that's what led you to this deal.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that this is a fantastic deal. You haven't just chosen any deal, you know, because I know you were very aware of that.
I looked at lots of things beforehand, and I think that's, you know, you do have to be comfortable with what you've chosen.
Yeah.
But I know that with the experience that I've gained from you, that's enabled me to do that a little bit more comfortably.
Yeah.
Whereas I think before I would have, I didn't even know about half the things.
So it's quality versus quantity, you know. So I'm so pleased, because this is it. This is the beginning for you, and now from here it's just you're just going to be flying. And I can see the confidence in you already. You know, when we used to first
Yeah.
speak, you know,
Yes.
you had 100 questions. Now those questions have gone down.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and you feel much at home,
Yes.
don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You can now tackle it.
Yes.
Awesome. It's been wonderful. So I'm so, as you can tell, I'm so proud of Linda. Absolutely amazing. You know, she's gone out there and make it happen. As simple as that. Of course, I'm there to support, nurture, make sure that you're accountable and you're doing what you said. You know, but to the end of the day, it's all about facing the fear and doing it anyway. Is that true?
Absolutely.
You know, so that's what it's about. So hopefully you've enjoyed us sharing the journey and you've been inspired. So if you would like to know more about me or any of these strategies, please look me up. I am on Facebook, or go on my website, which is reenamalra.com, or Google me, and hopefully you will connect. And once we've connected, sky is the limit. So I so look forward to speaking to you very soon. Bye for now.